Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. Find what you die for, and then live for it. A person hears only what they understand. Never judge a person for their mistakes. Judge a person on how they fix them. If your dog starts barking at you, someone else is feeding it. If you ask questions, be ready to face the answers. One eye sees more truth than 2 ears hear. A foolish person always talks too much. If you want to make the wrong choice, ask everyone for advice. A bird sitting on a branch isn't afraid of it breaking. Its trust is in its wings, not the branch. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at. Some people die at 25, but aren't buried until 75. It takes 2 years to learn to speak, and 60 to learn to keep quiet. If you define the problem correctly, you almost have the solution. The most free person in the world is the one who has nothing to hide. Never put the key of your happiness in someone else's pocket. The secret to your future lies in your daily routine. Use your enemy's strength to defeat the enemy, like catching a snake with someone else's hand. The most valuable thing you can do is make a mistake. You can't learn anything by being perfect. Don't throw away your future for temporary comfort. If you can't catch a fish, don't blame the ocean. Truth can never be wrong, even if no one listens. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Never compare yourself to others. Be like the sun and the moon. Shine when it's your time. Your words have power, so use them wisely. Don't make life so easy for your children that they become weak. Do everything with a clean heart and expect nothing in return. We struggle too much for a life that can end at any time. Every mistake is a chance to grow. You are killing your own peace by thinking too much. If 2 men ride on a horse, one must ride behind. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. A slave is he who cannot speak his thoughts. The problem with closed-minded people is that their mouth is always open. A man may fail many times, but he isn't a failure until he begins to blame somebody else. Everyone knew it was impossible until a fool who didn't know came along and did it. The scariest moment is always just before you start. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Do something when you are young, when you have nothing to lose. People who know what they're talking about don't need PowerPoint. Ideas without action aren't ideas, they're regrets. Some years you win, some years you build character. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. Where your fear is, there your task is. If you want to be trusted, be honest. A lie has speed, but truth has endurance. You can't destroy the truth. You can only cover it up with lies and deceit. If you don't let your past die, then it won't let you live. You will be hated if you can't be manipulated. A person who doesn't defend you while someone slanders you is your enemy too. People are powerless without your reaction. The key to peace: be a stranger to toxic people. 3 brave decisions: silence, saying no, and walking away. The people around you are either your circle or your cage. There are 2 ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. Don't pick sides until you know the full story. Some people are really skilled at making others look bad. People treat the wrong people right and the right people wrong. True words are not pleasing. Pleasing words are not true. Words can't fix what actions broke. Be with people who make you a priority, not an option. You can't change someone who doesn't see an issue in their actions. People treat you exactly how they feel about you. Don't be blind. When anger enters the mind, wisdom departs. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into peace. A lie doesn't become truth, wrong doesn't become right, and evil doesn't become good just because it's accepted by a majority. Tomorrow's wins depends on today's effort. Start now. Every impossible is just waiting for your effort. Only death has no solutions. Everything else can be solved. Kindness doesn't need an audience. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. A great book doesn't just tell a story. It changes the reader. If you can't find a way, create one. Those who spend their time looking for the faults in others usually spend no time to correct their own. Use problems to become better, not bitter. To rush into explanations is always a sign of weakness. Don't measure your progress using someone else's ruler. Money speaks only one language. If you save me today, I'll save you tomorrow. Don't carry your mistakes around with you. Instead, place them under your feet and use them as stepping stones to rise above. A foolish person always says 2 things about herself: what they want people to believe, what they are afraid people might discover. One day, you'll just be a memory for some people. Do your best to be a good one. When your mood is not good without any reason, you are definitely missing someone. When proven wrong, the wise man will correct himself, while the fool keeps arguing. You are a reflection of the people you spend most time with. One moment of success can repay years of failure. Everyone points out others' faults, but stays blind to their own. If your path is tough, it means your goal is worth it. All birds seek shelter in rain, but the eagle flies above the clouds. Problems are common, but your attitude makes the difference. Some people will always throw stones in your path. It's your choice. Build a wall or a bridge. Solve the problem or walk away from it, but don't live with stress. To begin something new, sometimes you must let go of the old. With a negative mindset, you will never see the good in life. Anyone can make a mistake, but only a fool sticks to it.